Well, this is Chit Chat about Marilyn Monroe. Now, I just watched part of the movie last night, Some Like It Hot. It was shot in black and white. Great movie with Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis, okay? But what I noticed, I was watching Marilyn and the persona that she had constructed. So what I noticed with that, which was interesting, she always has her eyes kind of, she never opens it really widely. She always has this kind of dreamy look, seductive, kind of dreamy look about her eyes and her mouth when she talks. She's got this softness that she projects, this vulnerability, if you will, always, okay? So she creates this very soft, sexy voice and vulnerability. Now, what I saw was interesting about her creating this vulnerable, very sexy, vulnerable woman was in her makeup. What I saw in her makeup was really interesting. She had the real white here and here, but the bottom part of her nose from here, she had it done, even though this is in black and white, you could see what it was. She had it done like red, kind of like she had been crying. So suggesting, again, this very vulnerable, sexy, voluptuous lady that's very vulnerable, okay? And kind of, just so, naive, a naivete, that she's not somebody with a lot of clout mentally, that she's very vulnerable, naive, sexy. So that was really interesting watching how she constructed this image and how it just really ruled her life when it came to the public. This created persona was not who and what she was, but it's the way that everybody viewed her. And she couldn't get free of it. Okay, so I just thought that was interesting. Let me know what you think. But I thought it was so interesting when I noticed that subtle change in her makeup, that the nose looked like it had a little bit of the blush here, the red, to make it look like she had been crying. And that she always had this voice. Mr. President, always talk like this. I don't really have a lot of expression in my face, but I'm always talking in a very soft voice with her little, her beauty mark here, which brings more attention to the lips when she's speaking as well. And just those dreamy eyes, it's always dreaminess. Okay, so very interesting looking at Marilyn and kind of dissecting how she created this image. Very vulnerable, naive image of somebody, very sexy. And this was like honey to a fly. Okay, why the men would flock to her because, again, very sexy, naive, and they could really kind of pull anything on her, was what the viewpoint was. Not that she was dumb. I'm not saying that. Not that she was ignorant, stupid, but she was very naive and innocent, okay? It's just a delicate little flower. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear President, happy birthday to you. With her innocence, naivete, and sexiness. Let me know what you think. Did I nail it or not? Have you seen something else with Marilyn as how she constructed this image? Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.